It do, yeah. I wasn't going to do one of these videos. I'm a little bit under the weather, kind of battling something right now. This happens to me every year. I always get something at the end of the year. And this year, or last year, is no different. Here I am, feeling a little sick. But I thought I would do just a quick little wrap-up video for 2023. I've never done one of these before. I've got a video that I'm going to post in like a couple days at the end of the week, kind of just catching you up with all the rest of the stuff that I picked up this year that hasn't appeared in some video here or there. But I thought I would just do this real quick one to kind of like recap the year for me. For those of you who like this kind of thing, I picked up total 132 records to add to my collection, which, you know, probably to a few of you out there doesn't sound like that much. But it's a little more than I kind of wanted to add, you know. I'm really trying to ease up. Hopefully this year I will accomplish that. But in that 132, I picked up 117 CDs, 14 vinyl, one digital only album, and 10 CD vinyl that were kind of replacement copies or upgrades. And the other thing I did just recently that I've never done before is went through my collection and purged a whole bunch of CDs, like a big chunk of them. I just knew there were like a lot of them that I bought for like one song, and then the rest of the album just never clicked with me or anything. So there's just no reason to be holding on to them. I mean, I have them in my computer on my hard drives, you know, save the songs. I don't really need the CDs anymore because I just never listen to them. And like I said, most of them, if I bought them for one song, I've got that one song, you know, and there you go. So I'm purging these. Some of them I'm giving away to a few people, and the rest will probably just go to Goodwill or whatever. But I've never done that before. It's, you know, it wasn't that, you know, there's no second guessing. And I know a lot of people think, oh, well, a couple months from now, you might regret that. These I've had long enough that I don't foresee that happening, you know. The other thing this year is, as a lot of you know, I am on the road a lot of the time, and that's what I do for work. I'm always on the road, and whenever I'm on the road, I always hit up record stores. I love going to record stores in different towns, in different cities, different countries that I'm not usually at and get to check out. This year was no different, obviously. Went to a lot of cool stores. I'm going to just run down the list right now. And if any of these interest you, I have videos made for all these visits, so you can go check them out if you want to, see some pictures of the stores and hear my thoughts on each. I hit up We Got the Beat 2 in Lauderhill, Florida. Analogopolis down in Juno Beach, Florida, Atlantic Sounds in Daytona Beach, Florida, which I've been to that one before. Angry Mom Records up in Ithaca, New York, also have been to that one before, great shop. Record Archive in Rochester, never been there before, huge, awesome store, can't wait to go back there. Down in South Carolina, hit up Mr. K's, which unfortunately has closed down. That's my visits there were kind of revolving around their closing sales. So unfortunate to see them go away. The great Monster Music in Charleston, can't say enough good things about that place. Record Stop in Charleston, which I'd never been to before, a cool store. Colorado, hit up Independent Records, like Mr. K's. Independent Records has closed down, so just sheer coincidence that I got to go there one last time before they shuttered down. I had been there a handful of years ago. Went to Twist and Shout in Denver, Colorado, which a bunch of people told me about, and lived up to the hype. Visited our good buddy JT from JT's Record Room up in Reno, Nevada. I hope I'm saying that right, because he corrected me on Nevada. Recycle Records, great store, picked up a few things there. Also visited our friend Monty Muse out in Southern California, and we went to Rhino Records, and also hit up finally the new Amoeba in Hollywood. They moved from Sunset to Hollywood Boulevard. hadn't had the chance to go to the new shop yet. And so I popped in there, and of course, it's as great as always. So yeah, those were all the stores that I hit up this year. Hopefully we'll add a handful more to that list this year. It's always cool. I hope I'll be able to get the chance to kind of cross paths with some of our other, peers out there, and visit them and maybe do some videos with them and hit up some stores. And, it's always fun. I had a blast hanging with JT and Monty, so there's a couple of them I'm hoping I'll be able to get to this year as well. And as far as favorites of the year, I don't know how many of those records that I picked up are actually released in 2023. I don't think a lot, a few. But my favorite records that I picked up this year, one I've talked about many, many times. I keep trying to push this band down people's throats, is Human Switchboard. This is their anthology. I picked this up at Mr. K's. Great band, kind of post-punk. New York band from the late 70s. They just put out one record. I bought this. It was like a blind buy. The cover just kind of spoke to me, so to say. Just looked interesting. And the discount, I got it for fairly cheap, maybe like $8. And really love this record. Really, really have enjoyed this album. Tried to, like I said, try to get some other people into it. The other one that I would say is another favorite of mine is Bleached and Welcome the Worms. I'd had a couple of tunes by them digitally, but didn't have any of their albums, and picked this one up. I think I got this in Monster, and really blew me away. Really love this album. I've been trying to dig up I think they maybe have 2 other albums, and I've been trying to find them. I haven't really had any luck so far, but yeah, this is just a really awesome, like alternative female band, alternative rock kind of, really catchy stuff. Really like this band. They're still active. Would love to see them live. So as far as live shows goes, I saw a bunch of great bands, X, Fishbone, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, but the best experience was out in Colorado went to Red Rocks finally for the first time. Been wanting to go there forever. Finally went there, saw the Strokes in August. That venue is just amazing. I am anxious to go back there this summer, whatever the lineup is going to be for the concerts this summer. If somebody's playing there and I can manage to get out there that I want to see, I will, not hesitate to jump on a plane and get out there and see another show there. Great concert venue. Awesome place to see a band. So that's it. Please let me know how you made out in 2023. How many new stuff you added to your collection, favorites of the year, any cool shops that you hit up, so I can maybe put them on my list of places to keep an eye out for if I'm traveling around. And, most importantly, I appreciate you all tuning in, those of you who do, and leaving comments below. It's always fun, going back and forth with a bunch of you out there. Tar, he always checks in. I'm always happy to hear. I don't even think he makes videos, of his music or anything like that, but he's always supporting the videos and checking in, and, always brings a kind of cool conversation to the table. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, y'all. See you down the road someplace, hopefully feeling better than I do right now. Later on.